Rolling. There it is.
Is it live?
It's live.
Here
Here we are.
Here we are. Hi, hello everybody, and happy Thursday. Apparently, Rachel sees that we're live before I see that we're live. But hi, Rachel.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you.
Yeah, and welcome to What's for Dinner. Mm-hmm. And as a reminder, we are talking about in this month of January and with this new year, new beginning. Some of us kind of reflect where we've been and where we want to be. And so we're talking about some inspirational quotes that we have found and are bringing, and we're just going to have a chat about those that hopefully inspire you to further your health journey this year. Yeah. Right. Does that summarize it pretty well, Rachel?
Perfectly said. Yeah. And as you were talking, it made me think about a tip I give to some of my coaching clients when we're talking about quotes and affirmations or things that you read that are all good and well and dandy. Sometimes we're in such a hurry that our instinct is to just kind of read it. Yeah. Good, blah, 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 and move on. Right. I checked the box. I did my good quote for the day. And what I really encourage people to do, if you want this to work, if you want quotes and affirmations and mantras to really work for you, you got to slow yourself down for a second. You got to read it with the intention that there is something good to be pulled from this. Mm-hmm. What is it? So come in with curiosity and tear the quote apart and ask yourself questions about it. So maybe we can kind of demonstrate that as we go and how we would apply it to our lives and to our journey.
Yeah. Super idea. Okay. All right. You ready for the quote? And this one actually doesn't have a person to reference. So it's a question. So here's the question. And I'm getting this from my daily kind of affirmation quote calendar.
Nice.
And it says, am I crystal clear on what I want to achieve in life? Mm-hmm. Let me read that again. Am I crystal clear in what I want to achieve in life?
In life.
Yes. Crystal clear.
Yeah. Crystal clear. Yeah, exactly. So right there, you've already done it. You've already started to break it down. You read it more than once to really try to start to understand what it means and what it's asking you. And, at first thought, we can walk away and go, okay, yeah, so I need to know what I want. And whoa, who do I want? I don't know. But if we slow down enough to really ask the question, do I know what I want? Am I clear? And not just clear, but crystal clear. So what does that tell? What does that infer to you? Like when you hear the statement crystal clear?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess it's not just this pie in the sky up here kind of thing. Maybe part of it is, what do I want? I want happiness. I do want these big things up here. Yeah. I want relationship, right? I want, I guess I do want some measure of comfort, health, so I have these kind of, what do I want? Yeah. But then how do I bring clarity to what I want?
Yeah. Right. So there's the bigger want that there's some of those big off the tops. And then I think what the quote is asking you to do is take it to the next level to get the clarity of it, to get the crystal clarity. Because what does health mean to you? I want health. But what that means for you and what that means for John can be very, very different.
Yeah, exactly.
To what degree, for how long, how old do you want to live? What is your measure of health? And to what degree of dishealth are you willing to accept? Right? That's clarity. That's crystal clear.
Yeah.
If I want happiness, what does happiness mean? In what form? How will I know I've achieved it?
Right. That's the crystal part. Right. Yeah. That's a great question. How will I know? How do I know if I'm happy? Yeah. How do I know? How do I know if I'm healthy?
Right.
Yeah.
And when will I accept that I've arrived, so to speak?
Yeah.
When am I willing to say, okay, I'm healthy? Like, can I get healthier? Sure. But like, do we know, is there a stopping point to this thing? And is there a contentment level that we can arrive at?
Right. Maybe it is. Right. A level of contentment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. Because underneath then those values, maybe that of what I want, that I want certain values in my life,
Yeah.
the health, the relationship. What else did I say? Comforts. Yeah.
Comfort.
Comfort. Yeah. So how is my day-to-day mundane, how is that lining up to support
Right.
what I value?
Right. Because what you just did is you reworded what I want into I value. If I want happiness, that means I value happiness. So now that becomes a guiding principle. It becomes a motivator, a purpose in life to achieve a level of happiness. And so if that's what I value, what actions am I taking to achieve that? And are my actions lining up? Right? Are the actions I'm taking lining up, and will they get me where I want to go? Yeah. And I think it's actually a great question to ask all the time. Does this get me where I want to go? That's a quick question to kind of check in with yourself when it comes to something you're eating, drinking, saying, writing. Does this get me where I want to go?
Right.
Does this serve me?
Right.
And where I'm headed?
Yeah. Right. That's such a good question in the moment.
In the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. If only we'll ask it. Yeah. Yeah. And so, and to me, from my experience living my own life, if I am just go, I'm not in the moment. I don't take the time to ask that question, and then think whatever I do, and then I have to go back and reflect.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's kind of two different ways we can do that. Then we can sometimes catch ourselves in the moment when we're feeling not rushed, when we're mindful and we're kind of aware. We might, and especially if we're in a good mood, we might go, and does this serve me? And we might be willing to answer the question honestly and then make a different choice. More often than not, that question comes in where we have to set a guideline, set a guiding principle ahead of time. So that would be a values-based goal. So for instance, if I value happiness, let me think of if I value health, this will be a little bit easier for me to give an example. If I value health, then I might say, I don't eat too full, I eat too satisfied or content, right? I don't stuff myself because I value my health. And so if I say that ahead of time and that becomes a guiding principle, then I'm more likely to do it in the moment because overeating, stuffing myself, gorging myself, feeling so full, it doesn't serve me. It doesn't get me where I want to go. Yeah. But I've got to kind of identify some of these things. And in this health journey, we just constantly keep adding things to our list, right? I don't do this because it doesn't serve me. I do this because it serves me well. And we start to make those lists of kind of things I do and don't do, or I prefer to do and I prefer to not do. Right.
Yeah. Good. Sometimes we can get bogged down with all the thinking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think in those, we can get lost in our thoughts, and we can go over here and then go over there and then start here and then get sidelined and go over there. So I do, I think and it helps for, I'm going to say pretty much everybody to have someone as a sounding board. Yeah. Just, not someone as and when I say sounding board, I mean a listener. Yeah. And a reflector.
Yeah.
And that's what coaching is, right? Rachel, am I saying that? Yeah.
It really is. Coaching, health coaching is not as much about like telling you what to do, which is what oftentimes we think of when we think of a coach, kind of telling me to go run a mile.
Yeah, correct your swing, or lift your elbow, or put your arm out there a little bit more, reach higher, or whatever.
kind of looking at your performance and then correcting it. It's more about that accountability, that reflection, the sounding board. Of course, health coaches come with all sorts of tips and tricks and some expertise and advice if you want it, but bouncing things off of someone else and helping the person see what they've just said, or helping them kind of be aware of what they're trying to do and maybe help guide a simpler path. Or, okay, so you just mentioned you want to do this and then this and then this and then this and then this. How likely are you to accomplish all of those this week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna pick one. Okay, cool. Which one do you want to pick? Okay? And whittling it down to a smaller, more doable, more reasonable task, because we really only do things one step at a time. That is how we do things. Yeah. We just don't remember that that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And sometimes, that person can be a spouse or a friend, but sometimes it's really helpful if you're stuck in a place, or maybe, you just are kind of waking up and smelling the coffee and seeing you're here and you want to be over there. And you're just not sure exactly the path to get there. That's the time to consider coaching. And Rachel, why don't you tell us a little bit about how to get a hold of you if some people are thinking about, this sounds like what I need. Yeah. I don't even know how to get a hold of. Yeah. How do I
start? How do I start? Well, you certainly could, Google health coaching near me if you wanted to. But if you're liking what you're hearing here and you would like to get a hold of one of us, you could certainly contact Oregon Weight and Wellness. Go to the website, www.oregonweightandwellness.com. You can search out my name and you can find my name, Dr. Gilbert's name. I mean, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube. This is on YouTube, right? And it goes to Facebook as well. And so seeking that out, health coaching is not as easy to find as finding maybe a doctor. It doesn't, in your Google search, you may have to look specifically for some things because we're still getting out there. But at Oregon Weight and Wellness, we have 2 board certified health coaches that are scheduled to work with every patient if they want it. It's part of their program. It's part of the healthcare wheel that we provide and design. And it's one of many services, not only meeting with Dr. Gilbert and doing a health plan with her, then you also have some weekly ongoing guidance from a coach.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, thanks for that shout out. And in case, and I'm going to do the shout out to you, Rachel, too, because in case people have a plan, I mean, they have a doctor, maybe they don't need more, but they just need the implementation. They can reach out to you directly. Whole life health and wellness.
Yes. Whole life health and wellness. You can send me an email, rachel.mathios@wholelife.blog. So that my name is spelled right there. And you can Google me and you'll find me. Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because sometimes we just need a little bit more support. Yeah. Just a little bit more, just to see, to be able to ask ourselves good questions, to clarify, to make crystal clear, what we want to achieve. And then, because we want to be able to know what we want, know where we're going, and see the path to get there. And sometimes a coach is just the person to help us ask the right questions to kind of get the stuff out of the way, clear the road a little bit, our thoughts in our mind, and then so we can take the next actionable step.
So true. So true. What a great point, that if you see the crystal clear in front of you, then all of this other stuff becomes periphery and noise, because now you know the path to get there. But figuring out, getting the clarity, and imagine yourself right now, if you knew exactly what it was, if you were crystal clear on what you wanted or what your values were, and then you had designed a plan to get there. You knew the roadmap on how to get there. And then it was just a matter of stepping stones.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. Well, great. That's great, Rachel. Hey, we're both taking this culinary medicine class.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I am going to try this, the kohlrabi turnip. Is it a salad or I can't remember what it is. A little side dish.
A side dish. Yes.
Yeah, it's a side dish. But I'm going to try. And it has sumac. What is sumac?
Girl, I tried to shop for all of the things. I couldn't find kohlrabi. I couldn't find sumac. So I've tried 3. I tried Amazon, Fred Meyer, and IGA. None of them. So now I've got to go to maybe Winco, or I don't know what these things are. But I love it because I'm excited to use things I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
I've never used kohlrabi.
Right. Rachel, you've never used kohlrabi? Wow. I mean, I'm glad knock me down.
I know. I should be embarrassed, but I'm like, but
I'm not trying to embarrass. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm like, wow.
I know.
Yeah, well, I've never used kohlrabi.
No, I'm very excited.
So Kenny must be on this wild goose chase then, because I sent him to the store.
Who knows? My son, I sent my son yesterday to IGA and he texts me, Mom, I don't think they sell this in America. I was like, well, maybe. I mean, I don't know even where it comes from or where it grows.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So I at least you knew that there was such a thing. I'm like, kohlrabi. I mean, I knew what turnips are, but I have no clue. I thought sumac was poison. But
that's what my husband said. Ray, I think that's poison. I'm like, no, it's spice. Yeah. So see, we're learning.
Yeah, we're learning
with everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome. So so that might not be then on my what's for dinner tonight, and if there's not at the store. So
yeah,
maybe I do have the other recipe was the
red lentil.
Yes, and I have red lentils. Is that what? Or I don't. Was it orange or red?
I think you could do either.
Okay, good. Because I do have one of those, and that's what I'll do in case.
In case.
That's my backup plan.
I made that last night for dinner, and it was.
How was it?
And it was really good. It had a great flavor, and my son liked it, which is always a win. Mm-hmm. And so, so that was last night dinner, and I had some leftovers for lunch today. And but I need to find the kohlrabi, so I'm on hold to make that other recipe.
Yeah, right. Well, try. I was thinking Market of Choice in Corvallis might have it.
That's what I'm thinking too.
They might have the sumac too.
Yep. Yeah. Probably I need to go to that or like Life Source or Health Grocers or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Natural Grocers. Yeah. I think Kenny went to Life Source, but and apparently, so this is what I learned too, is that it's not just the root part of that. You can use maybe in a different season or when it's fresher, you can use the greens of that too. I didn't know. Yeah,
me too. I'm I'm looking at this thing and it looks like an alien. There's all these like things sticking out of it, and no wonder I've always kind of driven by it in the grocery store. Like, I don't know. I'm going this way.
It's awesome. All right. Well, we'll have to get back to with each other and let people know how that works out, and and even share the recipe. Yeah. Sounds good.
So fun.
All right. Exciting. All right. Well, thanks so much, Rachel. Always great talking with you. And subscribe to our channel if you want to on YouTube, or hit that like button.
I know, right? Where is it? And hit the notifications if you want a new video comes up every Thursday. We do this every Thursday, so you can be notified when it's up, and you can watch it live with us around 12 or watch the archives.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Have a great one.